guys, Mark here, Celtic Crossbows. We're going to be looking at this evening the new Steambow multi-tool. All the multi-tool you'll ever need for EDC for use with your Steambow, Stinger crossbow, survival crossbow, or even one of your other products which is not Steambow. It's a lovely piece of kit, solid metal, and we're going to get straight into it on the table. In true Blue Peter style fashion, British viewers will get this, and some Australians, New Zealanders and Canadians I don't think so much. We're going to run through some of the features with this one I prepared earlier. Okay, so the first one we're going to look at here is the pocket clip. I don't think it's very good as a pocket clip. I think it's very stiff, and it would have to be right at the corner of your jeans or something like this with a quite large piece. But for attaching to a backpack, I think it's okay. This corner by here, this is a bit holder. This is for your screwdriver bits, like in a snap-on ratchet screwdriver to take your bits. You have two lanyard positions here, and bolt sizes 7, 8, 10 and 13 millimeter. We have 3 knock removal tools for removing your knocks, etc. We have 2 tools here then for tightening or removing your broadheads, which probably might become illegal anyway with Britain's government. Hurrah! We have a bottle opener here, or a cap opener. It's described as a cutting edge here. It's actually blunt. It's completely blunt, and the reason for that, yes, you guessed it, it's Britain. So that's completely blunt. It's not a blade, it's not a knife. It's purely a pry bar. However, should you choose to put an edge on it, you could use it as a fire striker for your flint, for your fire steel. That's perfectly acceptable, that's perfectly legal. If you're out in the wilderness, you can find a nice flat stone, chamfer your edges, and turn this into a lovely spear tip lashed to the shaft. Any other features which I think are quite useful? It doesn't actually say anything about the serrated edge here, which you could use as a choil for grip, for use, for cutting open prey, vermin, anything like this on a survival situation. Okay, it's around about 4mm thick, high tensile steel, and I think it's going to take a hell of a lot of beasting before you break it. Hi guys, if you looked this far on the video, hit the old like and subscribe button and consider sharing the hell out of this video. And while you're here, take a look at the above link in the left hand corner. It's for a video about what the British government is proposing to do with you, your broadheads and your crossbows. This affects archery users as well, not just crossbows, as the government is looking to ban all of it or put it under firearms control, which means if you've been shooting for 25 years, 35 years, 40 years, and you got a misdemeanor while you was 15, 16, 17 years old, even over half your life ago, they can still take your equipment off you, even though you have done nothing wrong in the last 25 years, etc. Even if you had a 3-year prison sentence for a misdemeanor, they can still stop you from having your archery equipment. This is profound and I believe deeply illegal. Taking something which you've used with happiness and enjoyment for 25 plus years and just taking it off you or branding you as a terrorist, which is what they will be doing in effect. This is highly illegal. So take a look at this video, you will find a link, and I include a link below as well for you to sign my petition to protest this and to stop this happening before the government gets it into law, proposed within the next few months. Share this video and get all your friends involved in archery and crossbow work, or field work for that matter, or shooting, because that'll be the next step, because we know that the Labour are looking to ban all swords when they or if they get into power. So if you love your rapiers and sword fencing, etc., this will become banned. The top fencing clubs in London, etc., will become obsolete overnight if Labour have their way. So thanks for watching. Hit the like button, subscribe and share the video above. Oh, and sign the petition. So some of the other things it could be used for, and I've been thinking while I've been putting this video together. Obviously it could be used lashed together as a spear tip. Your wooden shaft on the back, lash it round and shape your point on there. It's not a full blade, but it wouldn't take you long to grind it into a point in a shit. It's a fan situation. It could be used for a fire bow where you just brace the top. All you want is a small little dent in there because I'll bite into the wood and notch there. So in the back of the blade, just use a drill, put a small little hole in there as for your bearing. So when you're pushing down your fire stick and using your bowstring so back and forth, it'll give you a low friction surface, which means it's easier to make your fire tinder with your embers. So that's another good use you could use this for. Really it would be a simple matter of using your imagination and the different features what you can put this through. Okay, what about carrying your EDC tool? There's many ways you can carry it. First of all, you can slip it into your Picatinny mount and just drop your magazine in the back and it'll hold it nice and secure. That's option one. Option two, if you don't have a Picatinny mount, just a nice knife scabbard. Because of the way it's designed, it'll actually hold your EDC in the scabbard very nice. Doesn't wrap around, shake upside down. You're not going to lose it. So that's option two. Of course, with the scabbard mount, you can mount this on your belt. You can mount it by molly on your chest. You've got a great big piece of steel by here. A sniper should decide to take you out. He's got at least 5mm of steel through before you can get your heart. You can glue it on your head if you want to, if you feel so inclined. Don't use it with a 3D mount, as I just discovered, as I'll show you now. I put it in the 3D mount, I put the magazine in, and it snapped the front clean off. So again, showing that 3D magazine mounts are good for one thing and one thing only, and that's just for keeping your bolts secure. This now is completely useless to me, so I'll be taking my spare magazine mount, put it on there, so I have my Steambow magazine and my Steambow K1 ARK1 mount on the same belt scabbard now. Well, I'm an industrious little fellow and I hate throwing away things which are broken and can be repaired. So I come up with another idea for the multi-tool. I'll just show you now quick, pick the camera up. This is very impromptu. So what I've done is I just drilled a hole through there, locking hole at the bottom there, and use an old bowstring as a lanyard to hold the multi-tool inside. So that way then it can stay on a scabbard with my knife, and when you need it then you just simply unplug it, pull it out, and away you go. So there we are, just took a little bit of fettling and now we've got a scabbard ready for our EDC tool. Okay, so some other things you can use your Steambow multi-tool for. Obviously being a wedge design here, if you need to open a case, it'll take the hammer, you can quite literally hammer it into a door, anything like that, use it to pry open a case, any other kind of lodged thing. Should you choose to turn this into a blade, you can do. You could use it then for striking your ferrous rods as a striker for a light. And given time to think of things, I could probably do a hell of a lot more with this as well. You could probably serrate this on the back into a nail file, perhaps something else for Steambow to do in the future, or even use this. Serrate that, so there's more of a nail file. But whatever you do, stay safe, stay legal, and click like on my petition to help protect your sport from the woke brigade. Thanks and bye bye.